Pokemon Legends Arceus is out and here, and there are some brand new Pokemon that have been released. I will say there are not a huge amount released, but overall, these new regional variants and evolutions are pretty freaking awesome. Today, I'm giving my opinions on each and every one of these new Pokemon. You can expect to see some interesting opinions for some of these mods. I can also say there isn't going to be a lot of negativity here. Legends Arceus had a very interesting perspective on the way how these Pokemon are designed, and the concept of how they came to be, especially with how the environment of Hisui affected them. I'm curious to hear your opinions on how these Pokemon are as well. I expect to see a very mixed reception of how you guys feel about these Pokemon. So at the end of the video, be sure to let me know your thoughts down below, as well as your favorite new Pokemon from Hisui. Anywho though, without wasting any more time, let's dive into these brand new Hisui Pokemon. Starting off, we have Hisuian Decidueye, and my goodness, was I not expecting it to be a grass fighting type. This Hisuian evolution is triggered the Hisui's extreme cold. Regional variants for starters was a fantastic idea. Pokemon did this correctly. The fact Hisuian Decidueye also looks like a samurai is amazingly awesome. One of my favorite starter Pokemon got a regional variant evolution. I love the design. Its dex entry is also pretty interesting. Said to purify lost, forsaken souls with its flames and guide them to the afterlife. I believe its form has been influenced by the energy of the sacred mountain towering at Hisui's center. Pokemon got darker. It purifies lost souls. Fire and Ghost is perfect for Typhlosion. I'm a huge fan of it. I gotta say, my opinion on Samurott has changed. I've always been an advocate of it being a bipedalmon, but its Hisuian form is actually amazing. Not gonna lie, I was expecting a water fighting type, but Water Dark is definitely welcomed. I love this new concept for Samurott. Due to this, I like Samurott now. You guys pretty much know my opinion on Wordeer by now. It's on my final team, and the fact I also get to ride on it is pretty freaking awesome. I'm glad that my favorite frisbee-ass Pokemon got some love, and the typing it deserves. Psychic. I more or less have talked about Cleaver already, and I gotta say, I really like it. It definitely gives off that boss Pokemon vibe, like a totem Pokemon. Cleaver could have appeared in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and it would have been just that. Scyther evolving into this though is a dope concept, and I may use it on my final team. Still debating on it though. Qwilfish has always been a Pokemon that's needed some sort of love. It's about time it got some kind of regional variant. Qwilfish, I feel, has always been one of those Pokemon that needed a regional variant, and I believe there have actually been a few fan design concepts for it that looked pretty cool. This concept for it, though, is nice. I think Poison and Dark is the typing it needed. But yeah, it's really cool. Qwilfish got an Evo and a regional variant, and I love it. Its dex entry refers to it as the Sea Fiend. It's like the ocean gangster of Hisui. Move over, Toxapex, and Tentacruel. This blowfish is the king of the sea now. The design is badass. Enough said. Ursaluna. I have a very in-between opinion about it. The typing is definitely interesting, for it being a ground and normal type. Hisui's swampy terrain apparently has to do with its evolution. It's very interesting. I don't mind it though too much. It's sort of sticking with me more or less. Maybe if I do a playthrough with it, I will change my mind. Not saying it's bad, I think I just need to use it. Hisuian Sliggoo is definitely the most unexpected of regional variants I was expecting to see. The typing of Dragon and Steel is also very welcomed. It sucks the Eviolite isn't here, because it would have been great for it. The concept of how this evolution was created is also intriguing. Its metallic shell developed as a result of the mucus on its skin reacting with the iron in the water. Pokemon is pretty clever with this concept. Goodra is one of my favorite dragon Pokemon, and I gotta say, I love its regional variant. Goodra looks like a giant snail with a steel home on its back. This statement holds true with its new move Shelter, where its defense raises. This further embraces the snail concept, and I gotta say, I love it. It's also referred to as clingy. Honestly, that's pretty wholesome. Goodra has always been depicted that way. If you've seen Ash's Goodra, then you know what I mean. Hisuian Goodra sounds like a Pokemon I would use on my team. Hisuian Growlithe is one of the first Pokemon we saw in the trailers, and I gotta say, it's pretty cute. Rock and Fire is a pretty interesting typing, despite all of its weaknesses. I can see the reason this regional variant happened the way it did too, to adapt to the frigid climate. I always thought that Arcanine was one of the most loyal Pokemon out there, and that definitely stands true with its Legends Arceus dex entry. It guides lost virtuous people who were lost on the mountain paths and guides them back to the base. Gotta say, its design is also pretty legit. I always wanted a water-type regional variant for it, but this definitely isn't a bad concept either. I just hope that, due to its typing, it doesn't become a victim like Magcargo. Its stats are really good though, but we will just have to wait and see. I'll be blunt, I don't like Basculin. However, its new evolution is pretty sleek. Basculegion is the king of the Hisui rivers, and it clads itself in the souls of its fallen comrades. That makes sense for its water and ghost typing. Oh, and I also forgot, Basculin got a regional variant too. It's white striped and is more gentle. Basculin is still meh to me, but its evolved form is 100% badass. I will say, I think Voltorb's design is still stupid. However, I will say though, the concept of its ancient form of a Pokeball is very clever. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. Electrode is still my least favorite Pokemon, but I will give its regional variant a pass in a sense. The concept of looking like an apricorn is very clever, and I will give Pokemon props for the creativity. I was not expecting Sneasel of all Pokemon to get a regional variant, and as a fan of its regular form, I'm a fan of its Hisuian form as well. It looks like a little demon that wants to strike its opponents down. Water and Earth can apparently alter Sneasel's mind and body. The venom it carries can also infiltrate the nerves of any prey this regional variant captures. It's a poison demon running around, and I love it. Consider me a fan. And Hisuian Sneasel got an evolved form too. I don't love it, nor hate it. I will say though, the concept looks a bit like a Alolan Meowth. If you look at the eyes and the face, I can see it. Let me know if you see it down below. Hisuian Avalugg. I was never expecting this. Gotta say, never been a huge fan of Avalugg. It's just a coffee table looking to do its job. This new form looks like an upgraded Avalugg with legs that won't melt. I think it can finally be used in a room temperature room. I've already talked about Hisuian Zorora in my pre-planned team video, and it's official, it's going to be on my main team. The typing it has and the concept behind it is very awesome. Hisuian Zoroark also has the same reasoning behind it. After looking at its dex entry as well, it looks like an embodiment of death with that white fur according to its dex entry. The normal ghost typing is also something I have wanted to see for a very long time. I can also say I like its regional variants more than its original. I've always been a fan of Hisuian and Braviary since it dropped. Even now, I love the concept behind it. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. The last new Pokemon that has been revealed to us is Enamorus. And I gotta say, it's my new favorite Pokemon from Hisui. I've always loved the 3 genies, and on top of that, the Tapus. With that said, Enamorus looks like a fusion between Tapu Lele and Landorus. It's a superhero in a sense too, as it descends upon anyone that disrespects life. I look forward to using Enamorus, and at some point, I may even cheat one in at the beginning of a new journey. Enamorus made me love the legendary genies even more. So, there you have it. My opinions on all the brand new Pokemon for the Hisui region. I gotta say, this was a pretty positive list from my perspective. I'm honestly pretty pleased with the results of these new Pokemon. Enamorus, all 3 starter evolutions, Wyrdeer, and the Hisuian forms of Zorora and Zoroark are my favorites so far. Despite these ones being my favorites though, I have to give credit to Pokemon's creativity for how some of these Pokemon were inspired, and how Hisui's environment played a role in them. So far, I'm pretty much loving Legends Arceus, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the game has in store for me. What about you guys though? I definitely want to hear your thoughts on all these new Pokemon. With that said, let me know down below. Again, I'm expecting very mixed opinions on some of these, so do tell me down below. Also let me know what your least favorite or favorite is out of these new mons. Hey guys, thank you for enjoying another Mystic Umbreon video. It's exciting times for the Pokemon franchise, and I look forward to the coming months where it just keeps getting better. If you guys are wanting some more bite-sized Mystic Umbreon content, please check out my TikTok, where I upload daily, as well as the Mystic Umbreon Shorts channel. If y'all enjoyed the video and want to see more content like this, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Be sure to leave a comment too. It really helps us out. I think it's time to wrap this up though. I'm Mystic Umbreon, and I'll see you next time with some more amazing Pokemon content.